Yeah. Let's go. We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Yeah. Oh yeah, the beast back. Adrenaline pumping through my veins, can't relax. Original, I am not the same as these cats. I sting them if they never ever mindin' they beeswax. I don't ever cap, but I'm wearing like 3 hats. Never been a rat, but I know where the cheese at. You'll never get a trophy cause they all here where we at. You better believe that. When it's all said and done, I'll still be here standing. Never took a loss and it ain't something that I'm planning. I dare you to say something, my focus is A1. Every dog has his day, it's been mine since day one. This is real grinding, I'm still climbing. While you still trying, I'm still shining. It's real blinding, and I'm getting hotter too. Talking top 2, I'm not a 2. You let the pressure bother you and I do what I gotta do. Let's go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. They ain't coming close to me. Flow is on atomic, I'm starting fires through poetry. The hardest out, staying loyal, no falling out. And if you step into the court, be ready, we ballin' out. Yeah, the coldest of teens, they know what we bring, don't try us. Ain't no in between, we go for these dreams in silence. Hard work, don't mistake it for magic. We been shooting in the gym, this is target and practice. Yeah. And I'm just getting started, get my feet wet. It's all in repetition, ain't a secret. All facts, all black dress code. Pay me my respect, collecting every debt. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard.
Vanderjack, who was the coach of the Asian champions, the under-16 Australian Crocs. What, Greg?
Yeah, welcome everyone here to Churchie, where we're seeing Utah Prep playing an exhibition game against the Churchie boys, which is a great part of their Australian tour. So this morning, Utah Prep played the GPS All-Star game, and they were great, and had unfortunately an injury to Anthony Felici. So that's a shame, but an exciting opportunity here. I'm joined by the big man who's just coming on. AD.
What's happening, Dave?
How are you, sir?
Good, man, good. Super pumped to see the second hit out.
Yeah, it'd be great. I just was saying that Anthony obviously got injured this morning, which is a shame. One of the hot recruits out of Utah Prep. But, you know, they'll have 6 or 7 tough guys left. They've got a couple of injuries, I think, unfortunately. So, a bit light on. But based on this morning, you know, they had a pretty good motor and they were pretty primed all game long against that All-Star squad.
Yeah, really impressed with the way they run. Obviously, they've had some time to gel and just work it out, and just their court vision and just how composed they are on the floor is amazing to see, and great opportunity for these guys to sort of use them as a measuring stick, because there's some top recruits there that are going to go to D1 schools in the US when they hit the college circuit. So, you know, we all know that our local boys aspire to get to that level, and they can kind of see where they need to be versus some of this talent that's here. But great opportunity for Churchie. Obviously, they've had a core unit that have gelled over the years. I know they've brought Big Kurt Civic into the mix because they need a bit of height. A
couple of kgs will help against this Utah group.
They've got some big boys. So, no, it'll be a good hit out. Looking forward to seeing a bit more competition. And then obviously this morning that was kind of like a mishmash all-star team, bit of GPS, bit of, you know, some guys from all over, some Gold Coast boys, some Cairns boys that really hadn't gelled.
Yeah.
And Churchie is a unit that have worked together for years. So it'll be interesting little head out here.
Yeah, it really will. And I think, as you say, the system will probably help them a little bit versus Utah Prep, but certainly the bigger bodies is where that might be an opportunity. That's just going to be tough to compete against like they were this morning. And boy, oh boy, did the refs let them play this morning.
Love that. And I mean, you've travelled to the States, you've seen how they play, you've been around AAU circuit as well.
Yeah.
And you know that, you know, they play a physical game and they let them play through, because that's what you need. You need to be able to play through contact, and they're letting them play a bit today, which is nice. You see Kiss, he was great this morning against the All-Star team. Big body, can play, really versatile, inside out, great around the rim.
Yeah, he was super impressive this morning. Cecil on the drive, but it's going to get waved off.
It's tough. Way for Maxie to keep her chest in front there.
His first, team's first.
They did zone a little bit against us this morning too, in that second half, which I thought was interesting. That's probably Mark Dickel's New Zealand influence, because the Americans don't really zone a whole lot. So, but that was effective this morning for a little bit.
Yeah, same with the triple threat All-Stars. They went into a zone because they were just getting, there was a lot of dump downs off drives. They just couldn't seal those bigs out of the paint enough, and they got some big bodies. So
they sure did, and you know that we slowed them down a little bit in that regard too. So see how they go against the zone. Nice pass.
Maxim Ure inside off Andrew Watanabe pass. And how did you go this morning, Dave? How did the boys receive it? Was it a good experience for
it's great.
for the team?
They were really happy, I think. Obviously punched in the face in that first quarter was tough. They doubled a lot after we got the ball over halfway. We struggled a little bit with that, and
Jure to the rim once again. Nice little pass in there.
yeah. So that was tough, and they were super physical and aggressive, which was a great experience. And that's what part of this is about, is these young Aussie kids getting exposure. I think AD, just a tremendous opportunity for them.
Yeah. Nice little big to big action there. One thing about it is obviously a stigma that comes with US players coming in, and obviously their size, and some of them are well known. You've got that stigma, and I think that the boys kind of were stuck in that first quarter, also feeling it out and what they were going to be up against. So there's a lot of talent on this squad, and I think they did well to come back. They got within 2 at one stage, and then just kind of blew out from there. But no, it was a good hit out this morning, and Churchy seemed to have come out swinging in this first quarter so far.
Yeah, it's good. Jackson Best on the 3 ball, nice looking stroke. Well, he was impressive this morning, the Kiwi, with the ball. He's going to take it all the way.
Drive and kick. They're going to have to get to those wing runners.
Yeah, I don't know. We didn't have any stats this morning, but they sure shot the ball pretty well.
Yeah.
With my eye test. So, it'll be interesting to see how they finished up.
Nice little structure, swinging the ball, dumped down to Civic. Fury on the drive, little floater.
Good
Unlucky.
look.
One thing that I was really interested to see was just how the American game converts against the Australians. We've seen us come in leaps and bounds in Australian style of play.
Yep.
To be more geared towards the American style of play and playing what's in front of you, getting out in transition and running, and more of a free-flowing game rather than walking the ball down and really going through sets after sets.
Exposure,
after
I
sets.
think, AD.
So I think
just a tremendous
we've
opportunity
bridged the gap
for them.
a lot to play more like the American style as a whole in Australia. So that was the biggest thing for me, was seeing how are they going to play, because we know they get down and they want to go, couple kicks, drive, on ball, and that's really what you're playing, right? Just what's in front of you. So against this Churchy team, we know that they love to roll in transition and get out and run and try and attack early. So we'll see if they still identify as that. I've seen a couple of walk-ups so far, so time out with Coach Summerfield. I think he might be saying, get out and run, and get amongst it.
And as you say, Churchy, knowing Drew and the style of play here, they like to O-board, as you say, get out and run in trans and O-board. I think the O-board is going to be a little off the table today.
It's tough. They show a big crowd. They definitely show crowds that you would have seen this morning.
Yeah.
Obviously, they show a good 2-3 bodies minimum on any drive, and they got some long athletes there.
Yeah.
So, Churchy might be struggling. Again, part of maybe the reason why they brought Kurt Civic in, last year senior, to have a bit more size out there and compete on the boards.
And I think too, this is for those checking in, Utah, the second game for them. So they might play a bit of 2-3 to protect the bodies. They've only got one sub, a few injuries, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I'm sure they'll be hooping a lot while they're here, right?
Yeah. So I think it's good test. Again, Churchy's probably used to playing against a lot of zone, so should be familiar. Sumbe with the bucket.
Again, super long. He's playing the middle of that zone, clogging up the middle.
Yeah, again,
finish strong.
Just a lead in lane, in lanes. They just got so many steals this morning as well. Good activity off the ball.
Really impressed with Strouder as well. He's he commands a lot of the ball.
Yeah.
Great driver, goes to the rim, looking for others as well.
Nice dish to Kirk for 3.
Points, number 21, Noah Kirk.
One thing I love about this Utah prep team is they use both sides of the floor. Watanabe off the Rosiak assist on the fast break. Jai Soko just couldn't make that one drop. Good little drive to the rim. Just unlucky on the finish.
Into the game for the first time, number 20, Campbell Cooch. And the
Big Churchy in this matchup zone here. Definitely forcing the outside shots, which is nice because that prep team, they really got into that pain, and it was either big to big or just a dump off under the rim this morning's game. So with Churchy in this zone,
Yeah.
definitely keeping him outside. Cecil, little elbow jumper, unlucky. We'll go again for 3. Back rim.
Yeah, he wasn't shy this morning. A lot of good looks.
Unsportsmanlike foul. Call on number 8, Jackson Kiss.
Churchy getting out and running. Kiss just said, no, I'm not having it.
No.
We'll pull that up.
2 shots to number 9, Andrew Watanabe.
Interesting too, model AD, talking to Ty Cecil, the president of Utah Prep. That privatized model over in America is kind of very interesting and very different to our model here. So Mark Dickel, the new coach, which is ex-NBL, ex-international for New Zealand.
Tall Blacks, yep. Love to see the Aussie NZ connection.
Yeah, it's great.
Those guys are doing some great stuff.
Price coming back in.
Baseline drive by Kirk with the turnover.
Great pass, Cecil in transition.
2 points, number 2, Josiah Slaughter.
Love that quick out and score. One thing with these guys, they're just super crafty defensively. They get their hands in there, they get them in the right way.
Yeah.
They created a lot of turnovers early in that first game. Watanabe, little elbow jumper. Can't convert.
Yeah, and just look at the energy on the closeouts too, AD, this morning. They were just, elite, ball pressure and physicality on a closeout was just something that a lot of our guys aren't used to.
Yeah, and one thing, like if they missed one, coach would time out, trying to adjust, right?
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't happy with one thing. I like that. They didn't really give him a chance to do it a couple of times. Just one mistake. Let's sit down. Let's talk about it. Let's address what we're doing. Watanabe can't find anything else. Looks at a 3, unlucky.
Yeah, they got to they've got to use the ball a bit more. I think AD, make them play D. Don't just settle for the easy 3s.
Yeah, find the right looks. I mean, Churchy do well when they get inside. When they can get in that first 8 and create out of it and look to shooters, they're the shots they want.
Yeah.
Cecil, pull up 3.
Rosiak missed on the alley-oop attempt.
Charge time out. Churchy.
And Jaden Cecil, what a story. He's done so well. He went over there and got amongst the AAU tournament stuff. Was just around that circuit and got stronger, and you know, obviously he's grown and fundamentally sound, like super, like his shot, his form shot is just amazing. Very unselfish player.
Yeah, good vision this morning, I thought too. I thought he had good vision, good ball pressure on the guards, and shot the ball well this morning. I don't know what he finished with, but again, just the pure green light of good look, shoot the ball. That's your job. So I thought he was really good this morning, and yeah, great story for a local Queensland fella. So he's obviously over in Utah now at the school. So and just recently joined by Jajraj Gill is over there. So another Southeast Queensland product. He's injured, unfortunately, so he's not going to run around that happened just before they left. They just had a tournament in LA a couple of days before they left, and 2 of the boys got injured. That was a couple of days beforehand. So
yeah, it's a shame that he's not able to play. Like I know he was actually in Pirates with Kai Summerfield,
Yeah.
and then I was an assistant coach to coach Drew Summerfield in their under-16 rep campaign, and Jazraj has come a long way.
yeah, really, he really has.
Did great at state high, and then he was able to make that state program in under 18s.
Yeah.
3 points, number 6.
Nice little one-sided action. Rosiak with the 3.
Yeah.
Watanabe picks up the steal all the way to the rim.
Yeah, nice and 1.
2 points to number 9, Andrew Watanabe. Foul called on number 0, Jaden Cecil.
It's a nice little matchup, actually, Cecil and Watanabe.
Yeah, it was good. I thought this morning, what did you think of the Dan Graham Cecil matchup?
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty good this morning too at times.
He's super tough. Had a great year.
Yeah.
And look, yeah, he definitely showed that toughness. Like I said, I think that first quarter they were just sort of feeling it out, like what to expect. And again, that stigma of playing these kids from the US, but they really dug in and
Yeah.
and brought the energy
18 plays 16.
once they sort of felt it out. But definitely, it's good to see our local boys with a nice little mid-range jumper there from Cecil answers back.
Yeah, they, as I said this morning, they shot the ball really well, right? They just, just those reps, just helps those reps and confidence.
Yeah, and again, to use that measuring stick, I mean, several players that we've seen on this floor versus this Utah prep team, it definitely could be up there in the mix and
Yeah.
and end up in, D1, D schools. Churchy little structure in the half court. Watanabe for a baseline 3.
Couple of sloppy turnovers I'm going to put up to a bit of fatigue. Samson Kent with the layup.
Almost successful
Yeah.
on that heave.
And that's quarter time.
Good hit out. I know they're a little low on numbers, but they're still going to go hard. Churchy able to stay within 4 points of them to start this first quarter.
Yeah.
Again, I think this core group. Obviously, they've had this whole year. Most of this group has been around the program with Coach Summerfield for a couple of years. So
Yep.
they've obviously a little bit more gelled than this morning's team as far as time together. But this could be a good little contest here.
Is your friend over there next to Ace keeping some stats? AD?
Could be. You see many of these Churchy boys will be back next year for the program.
Yep.
A few seniors, this will be their last hit out in the blue and grey. Obviously, Kurt Civic, he finished last year.
Yep.
But another good building block for next year for this team. They've got and then quite a lot of talent coming from the younger years coming through for next year as well. So next year's GPS again, it's going to be another battle for the top. I don't think I saw such a mix like we saw this year with the GPS. There was 3-4 teams vying for it for most of that season.
Yeah. And again, the lads from Grammar had a couple of disappointing losses, and obviously little injury bug hurt, and that just shows you how tough it is to win.
And plus, like illness, there was a lot of flu going around.
Yeah.
So
that's a big deal when you got a couple of sick, your 2 best kids are sick or one injured. It just makes a big difference.
A lot of variables this year.
Yeah.
And you saw obviously the FIBA
window,
Asia Cup, Asia Cup window, which that took a couple of our more talented boys that are playing nationally out of a couple of rounds.
Number 4, Kai Summerfield. Foul.
Kirk picking up the foul. Little soft, in my opinion, but anyway. Whistle compared to the things I saw this morning.
Yeah, they definitely let him play through. Kiss has been impressive. He was definitely a standout from this morning.
Yeah, just some of the bits I like too. Just great motor, but very capable. Good block from Rosiak. Really capable vision, and I think he just made a lot of good decisions. Unlike that one, where Rosiak just dribbled it about 4 times too many. Good D from Kirk.
2 points, number 7, Jafar Suleimana.
Yeah, you definitely can't be loose with the ball. You got to keep that thing tight. They definitely show they can get their hands in and come away with some steals and quick scores.
Yeah, just the length is tough to deal with. Kirk hits the 3 ball. I was talking to Ty Cecil, the president, as well, and he was saying that they've got a 7-footer over in the States that couldn't get here for visa reasons and another. And he's like, they're as long as it gets in their competition, and I believe they're one of the elite schools in America. Is their intent this year? So
yeah.
But as you can just see, the length is just tough to deal with, and the floor coverage in that zone is obviously something a lot of these boys would have never experienced.
Yeah, that's it. Like, you imagine this team in the GPS.
Yeah.
Sampson tries to break down that sideline. Nice breakaway.
Yeah, Sambe on the dunk.
26/21.
That was too easy.
Yeah, it was.
That's,
And all it was, good lesson. Samson Kent just trying to do a bit too much on a bit of a nothing play. Again, Kirk, this is something we talked about this morning, AD, just a bit too much dribble.
Yep.
Like, you're just trying to do too much. Let the ball get through hands, move the ball, relocate, shift the defense. Just sometimes these, as I said this morning, same sort of things, just too much dribble.
Yeah. A good little lesson for these guys. This is, main reason why you want these guys to have a hit out with this type of caliber of players and teams, because it only helps you understand where you need to be at to be elite. Got to look after that thing and not be so loose with it. Cecil with another 3.
Yeah, 8-point lead here now for Utah.
Watanabe into the middle. That's the 3 they want.
Yeah, great kick.
Nice. Unlucky for Kirk there. Couldn't convert, but that's what I want to see out of Churchy more.
Uh-oh.
Oh, another breakaway. Sambe, what an athlete.
Yeah, terrific.
Just, pick and roll. We see Utah Prep still in that 2-3 zone.
Nice.
From Watanabe, just couldn't finish.
Yeah, good footwork, good patience.
Out and running again.
2 points, number 2, Josiah Slaughter.
Yeah,
Slaughter was
just nice with it, eh?
Yeah, he was good this morning, wasn't he? This is where I think Churchy's just got to be patient, just like the team this morning. Again, those quick looks.
Yeah.
Quick, fast
looks. Got to get back to doing how they identify.
Yeah, and you don't want to track meet with these guys.
Yeah,
that is not going to suit Churchy.
Yeah, those quick jacks, like, it's got to play within your wheelhouse,
Yeah.
This is the thing we do see with schoolboy basketball, is that just, a team might be down, they want to catch up by shooting the quick 3, and they don't understand. Just do what you do well.
Yeah.
Don't go away from what you identify as, right? Like, keep your main structure of what you do and just keep doing that and execute.
And we said that this morning too, AD, with the the elite of the elite, Matt. The kids we had this morning were some of the best kids in Queensland or Southeast Queensland. And same thing, they got sped up and rushed to make bad decisions, and so that's just the maturity.
Yeah, that's all it is.
For the kids, which is, as I said, this is why these are such great events. Cecil for 3. 3-on-1.
A little lob from Noah Kirk, unlucky for Watanabe, but Ollie Crum cleaned up.
I didn't know if is that lob ambitious, or is that in Watt's bag? Can he go and smack that?
Oh yeah, you can definitely get up there and get it. Kiss trying to work through the baseline. Nice little double hit there from Crum and Watane. It's forcing in some bad shots. They're not getting into that paint as much. Kirk, pull up three. Banks open.
Yeah, I thought it was getting a bit scrappy, so a good time out here from Coach Mark Dickel.
35-28. Timeout.
Churchy doing all right to stay with it, but again, a couple of those quick launches, if they don't do that, they get to the bucket or get a better look, get inside and penetrate and pitch out, get a nicer look and convert. You know, it's probably a 1 or 2 point game right now.
Yeah.
But reel them in, see what comes out of this one. 3 minutes 50.
Are we trusting the scoreboard, AD? So is that Kirk's got 11? Are my eyes working okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You got it.
So Kirk's got 11, and everyone else, couple 2 and 3 points for the rest of the Churchy boys. So I think they're getting plenty of good looks. Like Watane's doing a great job of getting in the middle and finding guys on shots. They just haven't knocked a whole lot down at the moment. Probably, and I get it, a little bit of nervousness of the length and the athleticism of Utah Prep running around.
Yeah.
A little bit different to their regular Saturdays.
True. Plus, take into effect that the season's over. We come off the back of CBSQ.
So Churchy's going to go
a bit of a
into
break. They got to remember what they do and how they do it.
Churchy's in their 1-3-1 zone here. So see what Utah Prep, how they'd handle this.
What are we looking at? Double in the corners at the moment. What's the strategy behind that 1-3-1, you think, from Coach Summerfield?
Yeah, I think just another different look, which is good. I think, you know, I would imagine that'll be white ball. No, yeah, it is white ball. I would imagine, a bit like us, we did a bit of a 3-2 today. Just I don't think they would see it a whole lot, and I don't think they'd see a whole lot of 1-3-1s.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think the Australian style of play is a little bit more disruptive as far as interesting zones and presses, and so.
These things just staying active in any type of zone, right? This is where a lot of schoolboys get lost and think it's time to rest because they're in a zone.
Yeah, Stoker was good.
Just take up space, but
yeah, nice from Kirk. No, good. Stoker was good this morning too. AD, the Aussie kid from WA.
Yeah.
So he's out of bounds though.
Out of court, Churchy ball. So for Churchy going out, number 21.
But yeah, he was effective this morning too.
And back into the game, number 13, Lockie Mayer.
Civic just can't make that catch.
Yeah,
There's two big bodies in there. He's almost he's about the same sort of. You're just not as big.
Yeah,
not as a big of a unit.
I think too. Price was tough this morning too. I think he's got quick hands. Like he got a lot of pokes on balls when we were in the post up this morning, and
I don't know. Free throw extended, couldn't make it.
Good look.
As long as they're getting into the paint, that's the main thing for them. They can't lose sight of it and just get stuck on the perimeter. Quick movement from Utah Prep. Cecil again. It's got to be at least 3-4 threes now.
Yeah, he's hit a few. Leading all scorers with 12.
Same pick and roll there from Civic and Watane just got stuck in the middle.
Yeah, just a bit too deep on that one.
Got pull up. Again, they're just showing bodies and hands near the ball.
Yeah, another
in
turnover.
Transition. That was something they did really well this morning. Kiss on the drive.
Nice pass.
Little drop off.
2 points.
There it is.
Jafar Suleiman.
Oh, Silima, was it? Sorry. Have we got some bad intel on the sheet, have we, AD?
Ace trying to throw us off.
Yeah.
40 plays 30.
One thing they do is they drive that keyway hard, and you know what, if you leave that big and come off and help, you're going to have to dump down because that's a bucket 9 times out of 10 with these guys. Civic secures the rebound, busts out. Oh, here we go.
2 points, number 10, Sombe. Charge timeout.
Sombe, that's his third dunk today.
Yeah. Nice block late in the game this morning
Yeah.
on
got some,
one of my guys, Jonas.
Their timing as well defensively, right? Doesn't know when to go up. I think Civic might have learned a lesson there.
Yeah.
Don't be loose with that thing
Yeah.
in the backcourt. Blown out to a 12-point lead now. Churchill would obviously try to reel that in before the end of the half.
Yeah, I think just the turnovers is what's hurt him in the last few minutes.
Speaking all things GPS, how's the program looking for next year with the Grammar Boys?
Yeah, we a bit like a lot of teams, a lot of seniors out. So
Yeah, okay.
I think 7.
New class coming through?
Yeah, I think 7
wow.
we lose. So
Yeah.
I think TSS lose a lot. Churchy lose a lot. We lose a lot. So it'll probably be a bit of a younger group next year, that's for sure, at BGS.
Nice.
Yeah.
And have they been around the program, some of those younger
Yeah, three or
classmen?
4 of them, yes. Probably might be, a little bit of a rebuild-ish year next year as far as probably need to try and add a couple of guys and maybe some of the younger guys.
Noah Kirk off the Kai Summerfield assist.
Yeah.
And 1 for 3.
Yeah, a couple of the younger guys probably need a little bit more experience.
Yep.
So, but yeah, in a healthy spot.
Yeah. I mean, you'll see that with those younger crews coming through.
Yeah.
For most classmen, right? I think, who's the youngest group this year? Maybe Terrace? They had some younger boys, didn't they?
Maybe Toowoomba.
Toowoomba?
Yeah.
Yeah.
42 plays 34.
Yeah. Each year's a new year,
Yeah.
isn't it? All right, Utah trying to stretch this lead out in the last 39 seconds.
Little grenade screen there for Cecil. Nice.
Again with that big-to-big action,
Yeah.
it's just, I love to see a big little catch and look for his other big and
Yeah.
do it so well.
Kai with a nice take. Floater, good read.
Kai Summerfield.
Will they hold for the last shot? 36 plays 44. Cecil again, another 3, can't leave him. Whew.
Tough.
Number 0, Jaden Cecil. That's half time.
Sees
a
him at
quick-
15. That's got to be 5-3.
Yeah,
He's sitting at 15.
And they're just quick shots too, right? Like
Yeah.
good rhythm 3 balls, and he's got a good quick shot.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to stick to him like glue, right?
Yeah.
One thing I know, they generally will look to deny anyone who's on, so we might see a bit of a change, trying to take him off the ball a little bit. He's had a great half, really lit it up.
Yeah.
Him and Kirk both sitting on 15, top scoring for the game so far.
Yeah. Well, we've got a half time here, AD. We might take a small break as well and
Yeah.
be back in about 7 minutes on the clock, but we'll be back after a short break.
They ain't coming close to me. Flow is on atomic, I'm starting fires through poetry. The hardest out, staying loyal, no falling out. And if you step into the court, be ready, we balling out. Yeah, the coldest of teens, they know what we bring, don't try us. Ain't no in between, we go for these dreams in silence. Hard work, don't mistake it for magic. We been shooting in the gym, this is target and practice. Yeah. And I'm just getting started, getting feet wet. It's all in repetition, ain't a secret. All facts, all black dress code. Pay me my respect, collecting every debt. Oh, the hardest. I bring the pain.
Welcome back here to Churchy for the second half against Utah Prep. Good start here by the Vikings, down 11, and overall, I think they would be pretty happy with that. Coach Drew Summerfield just looking to clean up some of the turnovers. But, they certainly had good looks. There's Lucas Rosiak with a nice touch. Andrew Watani turning up the heat here on Cecil. That's a backcourt. Nice job.
Churchy ball. 47-38. We're coming to get you.
Utah Prep staying in their zone. Watani misses the three, but good energy from him coming out, picking up Jaden Cecil.
I can see Churchy picking up full court.
Yeah,
Dave. Putting a bit of pressure up the floor. Strong drive to the rim. Well contested by Rosiak. Seeing pick and roll. Civic and Summerfield just lost the handle.
Yeah, too big, too long is the Utah Prep zone D. Off the double stagger here, Strata looking to find Silliman. Good rip from Watani. That's a foul all day, but he let him play and hit Suick.
I don't mind that. I don't mind letting him play through that a little.
Yeah.
You're probably calling that in your regular GBS game.
100%.
Hanging on. But letting him play. Nice little find there from Watani. Cecil again. He's just feeling it.
Yeah, just a tough cover, isn't it? That's just mid-range pull-up, and he never looked like passing it or missing.
Yeah, if I'm right, those 2 points went on to Churchy's score.
Yeah, good take from Summerfield. I'm sure they'll clean that up.
Pretty sure we'll find that it's 42-49.
Nice move. Sumbe couldn't finish. Nice footwork from Fundamental.
He's crafty.
Best all the way.
Nice
kiss, sorry.
Summerfield off the Watanabe pass. Couldn't convert on that baseline three. Cecil out running again. Strong against Civic. Nice kick out. Strata in the baseline. Unlucky. Rosie secures the ball. Churchy out running again.
One extra.
Rosiak for three.
Rosiak disagrees with me.
Again.
Quick three. Again, the track meet is going to suit Utah. So Churchy's just going to be a bit more patient here.
On ball here.
Well read from Suick. There's a 4 on none. It's a 3 on none, and they blew it.
Churchy looking for a highlight. Let's go finish that. Cecil for three. Big rebound. Yeah, I think we've seen scores adjust. Utah Prep up 7, 4-11 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, Silimana just too big.
2 shots, number 7, Jafar Silimana.
Too big, too strong for the Churchy on the O boards, and he's going to go to the line, shoot a couple.
Adam Darrow was saying he's got I think a 7'2" wingspan.
I believe that's true.
Big unit.
Yep.
Long. That's got to be a force in the middle, going up for those rebounds.
And I think we talked about the timing of some of those picks when he's in the block, and I think that'll help.
Yeah,
the 7'2"ness.
Watanabe unlucky on that drive, left his feet, and then no man's land. Kiss finishes, takes a bit of a hit.
Yeah, cop one in the nose, I think.
Churchy's still pushing the pace. Wing entry, Watanabe inside, draws a foul.
Number 8, Jackson Kiss.
Kiss not happy, but it was a clear foul. Probably you could name a couple kids on that foul actually.
Probably a little dirty, one on the other end.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. He's just a great competitor. He was excellent this morning, right?
Yeah.
He was guarding the Dan Grahams and the Brody McGregors and a lot of different coverages and just a great motor, good skills.
Number 9, Andrew Watanabe.
Better get it over. That's a longish 8 seconds.
That's close. Just ticked to the 16 as they crossed. Maxim Uri.
Jackson Kiss says, I don't think so. Good work from Silamana.
Just cleans up.
Yeah.
Cleans up well.
Again,
Chases
just
that.
a bit messy
Always
here,
there.
and I think Coach Drew Summerfield's going to call a timeout.
57 plays 46.
I think some of the boys are just got to adjust with some of the physicality.
Yeah.
You're just not getting on the rim,
Yeah.
and competing with the likes of Sambe and Silamana around the rim, and again Jackson Kiss sort of beasting you up. It's a different thing.
Different kind of game. You got to stick with it. Can't get complacent at all. They'll run away with it. Again, great learning curve for these guys. Just got to keep on competing. Still, even so, with the wayward shots and a few of the mistakes, the turnovers, to be within 11, it's a good achievement.
Yeah, it is.
Sticking in it.
It is. They're going well.
We'll test their toughness now to see if Utah will blow this lead out or if they can kind of just stick with it.
Yeah, and I think these are the things where these young fellas have just got to keep on learning and be students of the game. So have a look, see how they're defending. What are those things they've done well. Again, I think some of these times Churchies, they've just got too deep in the paint, and then they're in trouble. They've got long arms and big bodies to deal with, whereas they're not used to it. So they're just taking kind of a foot or a step too much, and then they're in a pickle. So.
And number 20, Campbell Cooch.
Ollie Crum. Unlucky on that. Cecil regains the ball.
Sambe, nice move.
2 points, number 10, Sambe.
Noah Kirk back in. Gets his pocket picked by
Could be on
Stoker.
here. Stoker, Cecil, 2-man game to the bucket. Can't make it work.
Blue ball.
Churchy ball.
Let's see what they're going to run offensively here after the timeout.
4 on the trail with Uri. Sampson to the bucket.
I think that'll be Churchy ball.
Love to see him just go over the top.
Yeah, a little
runner.
teardrop. I agree.
Something that I don't think we do as well in Australia is the little floaters and runners. I think we could see some development in that side of it. Once you hit that keyway and there's some big bodies in there, just float her over the top. Nice little look to Cooch.
2 points, number 20, Campbell Cooch.
Speaking of big bodies, Cooch, young,
Yeah.
10, some room to grow. Could definitely be a fourth by the time it's year 12. This is his first year with the Churchy First program, and you always see the second year after that first kiss, a little kiss off the glass there, nice finish. Is that second year, Dave, in the GPS, especially with those big block there by Sambe. You see that second year, they really hit their confidence.
Yeah.
You know, that those nerves and those playing against the older boys, you know, that kind of dissolves away that in that second year. And if they get a third shot at it, they're usually a really real big force by year 12 because they're used to that pressure and playing with the older groups. The Yuri drive through the keyway, just penetrating kick here.
There you go.
Samson.
That was your
Couldn't
teardrop.
make it happen. Unlucky.
Yeah, good take, good rip, feet in the paint.
I like that they're getting in there. Couple drives.
Play off 2 feet. It's a good job from Churchy. Lead is still 11 here for Utah Prep.
One thing they do, they set up well on the seams for their picks, and then they're looking to distribute out of that. Sampson.
He's a tough kid.
Yeah.
I actually would have liked Sampson to go to the corner. Like he's got to get that 3 ball.
Yeah.
So I thought Crum was it? Had the pill, I think. Again, Sampson's got to race to a corner, feet set, corner 3 in trans, good basketball.
Yeah.
That's just probably the evolution of him as a good young player, up and coming play here at Churchy, and but he certainly took a good knock.
Nothing like space when you've got guys that can really be crafty and get into the paint and distribute the ball and look outside the shooters if it's not on.
Yeah, nice execution out of bounds there, but they blew the layup.
Yeah, they've executed well out of the baseline inbounds. A couple of times that last for Cooch. Unfortunately, Yuri couldn't finish that one.
Kirk was just trying to give a little back. He thought he'd do a little hacking and reaching the whole way.
So back in for Utah, Jafar Suleimana back into the game, number 7.
So we see Prep here with an 11-point lead, 1:50 left in the third.
Sambe operating. Oh, sorry, Salomon.
Just a little step back. Just nice.
Well,
with it, right?
they have shot a very good clip all day in both games, those from mid-range. And that's just something that in Australia, there's not a whole lot of that.
Yeah. That's it. It's just dedication to your craft, right?
Yeah,
you
reps.
You've got to know how to shoot the ball. It'll be a threat.
Boom.
Sambe again, big baseline dump. Churchy, 1 minute, couple of buckets here to reduce that lead. It'd be nice for them. Kirk and ball and seam pick. Crum through the middle again. Gets his own rebound. Block.
I think he got a double blocked.
Yeah. Tough
Stoker in transition. Kiss might load up.
That's it. Show bodies from Churchy. Little dump. Move with that ball. So quick. Like that.
Yeah, and good observation, AD. Not a lot of dribble, right? Don't dribble unless you're going somewhere.
Ball moves faster than the player, right?
Yeah.
All right, Churchy. One more opportunity. 2.7 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. So Utah might get another shot at it, or potentially a second opportunity for Churchy. They're going to hold for the last shot by look.
I think Mark Dickel's looking to play some D down there then too.
Unlucky. Hold for that last shot and throw it away. Seesaw at the rim will get fouled by Crum.
Score number 10, Oliver Crum, 2 shots to number 0, Jaden Cecil. It's Oliver's second personal foul.
First points for Cecil in this third quarter here, AD. 15-point first half, but only the one so far.
2 from 2 for number 0, Jaden Cecil.
Summerfield, half-court heave, unlucky.
That's three-quarter time, 65-50 to Utah Prep.
Yeah, pretty good quarter from the Churchy boys. I think a little bit more patient, which helped them. Poise, didn't try and get in the track meet as much.
Yeah.
And that's an adjustment. We know Coach Summerfield's system of play good D, get out and run and trans, which is good, attractive basketball. But again, you've got to adjust. You know, we talked about that.
Manage clock.
Yeah, we talked about that this morning with these GPS All-Stars. Like, how can you be adaptable to the environment? This is not a regular Southeast Queensland run around on a Saturday. So you've got to adjust and be adaptable to bigger, stronger, faster athletes.
Yeah.
So how do you adjust to that?
Yeah, like you said, I mean, the track meet, it's obviously going to favour Utah, their motor.
Yeah.
Even though they've only got 6, they're probably running like anyone that would have a 12-deep roster, right? Like they've got the motor to get out there and run. And Churchy have done a good job to keep them down to 65 in three quarters, if you ask me. Because they shoot at a high clip, they get after it, they get out and run, they finish well on the rim, second chance opportunities, a lot of cleaning up around on those O boards. So, you know, to be down 15 against a team of this calibre and to keep them to 65 in three quarters is a good achievement.
Yeah.
So we'll see now, like, do Utah blow this out and really run away with it? We saw in the first game against the Triple Threat All-Stars that they really, once they had that buffer, they just, you know, they kind of, I won't say coasted, but they just felt out the clock a bit more and just played out rather than getting out and running and gun. There was a bit more structure to it. You know, walking that ball up and just, I guess, trying to get, rather than run and gun and get out and try and finish in Tran, they just were, you know, showing pace and managing clock, managing minutes.
Andrew Watson, Utah ball.
So Churchy need to lock in defensively here and try and get some stops and get this lead back to single digits. Nice little drive and kick.
Yeah, off the double drag, and Stoker top of the key.
Great ball movement.
Missing a few that they made this morning. Good steal.
Summerfield just loose with that pass, looking at ball on the rim, but just couldn't get there. One thing is the anticipation is great, right? Even in that full court, and just getting hands in, getting them in the right way. They're just crafty with it. They just read the game well, yeah. Stoker successful on the first.
One from 2 for number 23.
Churchy now talking about getting out of running. They're going to have to put some points up, especially in this first 5 minutes.
Stepped out of bounds.
Just a little stagnant on the weak side of the floor from Churchy. A lot of standing. Yeah, calls from the coach, swing that ball. They want to, you know, ball stops. They want to get it to the other side of the floor and work both sides.
Foul.
Cecil hits the deck with Summerfield.
Number 4, Kai Summerfield. Kai's first, team second. So for Utah,
Couple of subs here.
going out of the game, number 0, Jaden Cecil. Back into the game, number 2, Josiah
Good hand.
Straughter.
Play on, but 8 sec. No play on.
Back violation. Churchy ball. Sub for Churchy. Back into the game.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, but it'll be a Churchy ball.
Yeah. Kiss, valid argument. Thought Crumb put a fingertip on it.
Knocked it off,
Should
yeah.
have been play on, but ref saw something different.
Seawick back in as well.
All right, what did Churchy got? Got a move. Summerfield unlucky on the turnover.
Ooh. Little gridiron bump on Summerfield there.
Churchy ball. Sub for Churchy. Back into the game, number 21, Noah Kirk. Back into the game for Utah, number 0, Jaden Cecil.
Couple of subs in. Lockie Mayer in for Churchy.
Great shooter, as I say it, he puts one up.
Well, he acts like a normal shooter, right? He hasn't touched the floor yet, and he's loading up for the three balls.
Got to feel it. Shoe's got to shoot, right? Another big O board.
Yeah.
Strong finish.
Good.
Just tough.
Good wall up from Seawick.
Jafar Suleimana.
Rosiak on the trail. Wanted it in the short corner.
Good
Good
screen.
space here.
Yep.
Kiss out and running. Stoker.
Kirk in transition. Little too much English. Misses it. Again, just that extra bit of time and space that they get taken away against this Utah Prep group.
Yep.
Makes a big difference. Another
That's it.
steal.
Watanabe on the break. Will take it to the rim. Unlucky again.
He's missed a couple of what I would call is
Bread and butter.
standard Watanabe bread and butters.
John Stoker. The foul.
Obviously a great talent in this local Southeast Queensland scene.
There's a certain intimidation factor, right, that comes with playing guys from the big smoke. US is always seen as the elite. So I think they're just kind of rushing it a little bit. And just build this, again, why it's so important and such a great opportunity for these guys to play, because it's only going to enhance their confidence and their game experience and what to expect at a top level.
Yeah, just again, Kirk. Oh, missed the lob, but Cecil active. Sambe stepping out, misses the three. Stoker
going at Kirk. Unlucky.
and somehow he's going to get the ball after about 4 fouls that are going to be let go.
Personal foul. So for Churchy.
Utah Prep retained possession.
And Noah rightfully is asking the referees, like, come on, give me like one of the 3 fouls. Tough.
Whistle, baseline drive, unlucky. Oh, big finish. Big put back.
Yeah, Suleiman again, must put back.
Rosiak for 3. Successful. They need that. They need a couple more. Utah Prep have blown it out to 21. See Churchy in foul trouble here too. The 4 fouls. Turn, just tough, right?
Yeah.
Rosiak, another 3. Back rim.
Yeah, a little too quick for my liking. I think again you've got that committed defense. Then
Kirk, the Cecil turnover.
2 points and a steal. Number 21.
good activity from Kirk up the floor.
Or from Stoker. Took a bit of contact there.
Right hands, number 12, Samson Kent. Sub for Churchy.
3:17 left in this final quarter. 55 plays 76.
First time, number 5.
Churchy needs some stops. We've got a 21-point lead for Utah Prep now. 3 minutes. Can they dig in and get this lead down?
Yeah, I think a couple more subs here. So I think that'll be everyone checking in for the Churchy boys. Or almost everyone. A couple of young fellas haven't hit the court yet. I thought Siwick obviously just brought a different angle to this Vikings group today, didn't he? Just the size that they could actually sort of hold a little bit more and battle a bit more defensively, rebounding, just made such a big difference when he was in the game.
Yeah, and I mean, he did that when he was here.
Yeah.
You know, that was one that, further to what I was saying earlier about someone coming in the first year, he came from Mansfield State High.
Yeah.
When he came over to Churchy, I know that since under 14 rep that he was definitely on the radar, that we wanted to bring him in. And that first year it was a very quiet, you know, introverted young man, but by the time he hit year 12 and he'd been in the program for, you know, a few years, he really came into his own. Put on a bit of beef as well. He's a big unit, and ended up in year 12. Obviously, Churchy won that premiership that year, so successful, but definitely made a difference out here today with the size of the length of Utah in the middle. Cecil, nice little floater there.
Yeah, tough. He's had a good day.
Yeah,
I think
great
he's
hitter.
been super impressive.
Yeah. Top scorer, 21. Second to him and close, you've got Silimana, who's sitting at 20. So those two battling out. For
Yeah,
who will end up.
Sambe's got the 14.
Yeah. So 3 Utah Prep in double digits. Only 1 with Churchy. Obviously just how spread the talent is across this group. Only 6 guys. 4 of them sitting in double digits right now. Noah Kirk. 3 ball.
3 points. And Noah Kirk.
Quick
Nice
push.
move.
Foul. No score.
Sambe, good agility from the big fella. Puts a little crossover on Samson Kent. Not
Yep.
bad from the, I'm going to go with like 6'8" guy.
Yeah, can clearly stretch the floor as well. Like
Yeah.
he's put up a couple from outside. Not afraid to shoot when he gets an open look out there.
2 shots to number 10, Sambe.
He's been impressive, eh? What a great experience for these guys to come out here too, right? Come to
Absolutely.
Australia, see a totally different side of the world.
Yeah, I think they were Australia Zoo maybe
Yeah.
Monday or Sunday afternoon or something. Probably, I'm going to assume. I think they're at the Bullets tomorrow. They're going to check out the Bullets facility, or have a run around or a practice or something there, which is good. Just tour, one of the above, which is great. And then obviously I think they're in Melbourne then for a day or 2. Kirk up the lanes.
It's nice. They'll obviously be having a few exhibition games down there as well.
I think there's 1 more to go. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Cecil again for 3.
Oh,
It's too easy.
yeah, just an efficient shot,
Nice
isn't it?
with it, right? And such a quick release.
Yeah. What name? Great take.
Love that he's going at it.
Yeah,
Love that
Silverman
he's taking
says,
it,
"I don't
taking
think
it to the
so."
rim. Cecil to the bucket, unlucky.
3 on 2.
What's the name? Going to let it fly? So Cecil sitting on 24 for the day. Has shot well. So
Yeah.
well today, right? Thumb down. Ooh.
That was the intimidation of Watney saying, I'm going to get mine back. I owe you one.
Yeah.
Eleven on the clock. Good hands.
Great hands, number 5, Declan Garnham.
Push down the floor. Watanabe to Sampson. Just couldn't keep a handle of it.
So for Churchill,
Couple of young fellas coming in.
number 9,
AD.
Andrew Watney, and number 21, Noah Kirk. Into the game for the first time, number 2, Asher Watanabe. And number 1, Toby Jones.
Couple of young fellas.
Yeah.
There at the church.
Clearly in the program for building into next year. Give them a couple minutes to burn with this Utah prep squad. Cecil on the drive. Just nice with it.
Yeah. Boom.
Putting a point on it,
Nice
number
dunk.
7,
Just good read.
Suleimana.
Split guy helps.
83-58.
There's the right play, and they just seem to make the right play
Yeah.
every time.
Kiss says no. Again. Tough in there.
Yeah, it sure is. A lot of block shots today. And
What a
I think
great hit
they're
out.
gonna probably just burn the clock.
Yeah, dribble that one out. What an exhibition! You know, great opportunity to host this this touring team and put them up against some of our young talent here in Brisbane.
Well, that's it.
Great little
Yeah.
hit out.
Yeah, great job. Utah Prep, great program. And with a little Aussie connection, which is always what we like to see. So, great exhibition here in Churchie.
Yeah, big shout out to those Utah Prep guys for coming out. Tom Bolton putting this thing together with Triple Z All-Stars earlier today and Churchie hosting today. Big shout out to Aaron Harding, Director of Basketball at Churchie, Coach Drew Summerfield, and we want to see more of this stuff.
Yeah, it's
We
great.
want to see, just opportunities to sort of play against touring teams that come over, and it's great to see the evolution of, basketball in Australia and how much on the radar we are internationally, and have these opportunities, and it's all due to that groundwork that's happened and how far we've come, as a whole with Australian basketball. So thanks for joining, Dave.
Yeah, I appreciate it, mate. Always a pleasure helping out here. And Churchie, you guys do a terrific job, so great to help out. And great this game this morning too with those Triple Threat All-Stars.
Yep. Thanks to everyone who tuned in today. And we'll see you on the next streaming episode from Anglican Church Grammar School.